Speaking of Stephen Hawking and the theory of black holes that swallow light, and
Was that a gynecologist ended up in the wrong hole, did he?
Buddy, we have to talk about it. We don't want to. It's the fight that no one ever asked for, but we must make a fucking reference to it.
Yes, I think so.
Bloody young Jake Paul must be feeling proud of himself now. He's just beat up an elderly citizen, a senior fucking citizen.
know.
An injured senior citizen, and made 30 mil from it.
I know.
Beaten
What
up.
sort of a message is that sending to the young people today?
Will you let
Hey?
me beat you up for 30 mil?
Who's getting the 30 mil? Why not?
I'm not as young as Jakey, but
No.
good. You know what? Standing ovation for Jake Paul. Good on you, mate.
Good on him.
That's very good. But I know it's. I just think it's a shame that certain people aren't with us anymore, like Stephen Hawking, Christopher Reeve, or Betty White, because he could have some really high-profile fights.
Yeah.
You know, imagine him versus old Betty.
What about him beating the snot out of, what's his name? Black hole guy. Stephen Hawking. Yeah. Does he come?
I
Does he
reckon-
come? Does he chase him around on the chair in the ring, or are they just going to flop him in there and do it wrestling style? You know, bend a leg up behind his neck and fucking. That might be. That's probably all he needed. You know. He probably would have been alright if someone had given him the right sort of physio. Chuck him in the ring, get someone to beat the snot out of him regularly. He probably would have come good. You know.
Yeah.
Because, you know, in the day, a good old beating, it went a long way.
Fatal beatings.
Yeah, absolutely. And the thing is that it could have been fatal and they wouldn't have known because they could have stuck him back on the chair and no one would have known. The bloke pushing him around could have been going, whatever like that, and he could have been dead for weeks. That's probably what happened. He was probably beat up and spent the last years of his life in a fucking chair.
Yeah.
You know, dead.
Dead.
Yes.
Hawking dead.
Yeah.
Like a black
So
hole.
if that's the case, who made up all the theories about black holes? Pythagoras
Obviously.
and his boyfriends?
All these.
Don't forget them ancient Greeks, mate. It was a hobby, you know.
They were tripping on.
I
ergot.
know. Yes,
Ergot.
I know.
Fucking the crazy bread.
Yeah, and anything was fucking go.
Well, everything was going.
Everything was go.
And stop.
And stop and go again.
And amber. Remember amber?
You mean yellow?
We still like traffic lights under certain conditions.
Under certain conditions.